What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another player prop video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comments section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. But I'm also doing a $100 giveaway for every video I do this week. Okay, so make sure you comment anything in the comment section other than Cam, you suck. And I will be choosing somebody from this video to get $100. So I'm doing like, I think I started it. I don't know. I can't remember what day I started this on, but whatever. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna choose multiple $100 winners. So make sure you comment anything in the comment section. Thank y'all for joining me as always, man. I'm very, very appreciative for y'all. I love that I have so many people who come in and watch the videos all the time and just show support. Propsmadeeasy.com. Only $20 a month if you're in the player prop industry and you want to see more consistent success. Props Made Easy is where you should be. Plain and simple. Before we get started, there are a lot of people. I talked about it earlier in the week. There's a lot of people in this industry that are lost. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people. I happen to be in an industry where there are people who like to be involved in the industry that can be lost, that maybe are struggling in life and all these other things. Just remember that growing your spirituality can help build you and help take you out of whatever position you're in. You feel what I'm saying? If you're having financial struggles, or you're having issues with your girl, or you're having, work problems, or whatever's going on in your life, trust me, there's a reason why they have that saying, let go and let God. Okay? And unless you really let him and you really feel the changes he can make in your life, you'll never experience it. You'll never understand. You feel what I'm saying? If you take anything from my videos, please take some time. Start working on your spiritual growth. Work on who you are as a human being spiritually. You feel what I'm saying? Build that. Pray. Like I said earlier in the week, you don't have to pray all serious. Talk to him like you're talking to one of your homies. Let him know what's going on with you. Be open about it. Just talk about it. And trust me, you will see improvements. I feel like I would be doing y'all wrong if I'm sitting here and have a platform in this industry and I'm not promoting y'all to build that spiritual connection. And a lot of y'all already have it. And props to y'all. You feel what I'm saying? But it's our job for the people who do have it to help the others who don't have it understand the significance of when you do. You feel what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get straight into it, baby. It's Saturday. We got college football on tap for us today. We've got NFL tomorrow, the first main slate of NFL tomorrow. Extremely excited to get to this money. Let's get straight into it. All right. Looking at NFL, at the top of the list right now, Brock Purdy, under 251.5 passing plus rushing yards is a -6 sportsbook differential. On other sportsbooks, his passing plus rushing is 245.5 sportsbook line. His player projection is 245.2. You see a common occurrence right here. When you take every sportsbook in the industry that have passing plus rushing for Brock Purdy, their average is 245.5. Our player projection data has him projected for 245.2, damn near identical to each other. Okay, so that should make you feel very good about this play on Brock Purdy's under 251.5 passing plus rushing yards at a -6, -6.3 sportsbook projection differential as well. Jacoby Brissett, over 202.5 passing yards at a 4.33 sportsbook differentials. Other sportsbooks have him at a 206.83. His player projections at 211.2 and 8.7 projection differential. So the over on Jacoby Brissett. Brock Purdy's under on his passing yards straight up is a good one as well. Look, boom, boom, almost identical on the under. Kirk Cousins, over 248.5 passing plus rushing yards. Almost the same situation. 252 on average on other sportsbooks. Yet his line's 248.5 on Prizepicks. Value. Player projection, 251.5. So almost the same as the sportsbook lines as well. So love that spot. Gardner Minshew, under 220.5 at a -3.83. Dak Prescott, under 264.5 passing plus rushing at a -3.5. The Props Made Easy tool is as easy as it looks. Okay? Every single sport you go to, the players at the top of that pop up at the top are going to be your biggest differentials. Now with NFL, MLB, NHL, and NBA, we have player projection data. Okay, so it's not just going to go off the sportsbook differential and show you the EV. it's going to show you sportsbook differential and the player projections on the same side as well. There's something you can see in common here as you look at these top plays. Brock Purdy, right? Sportsbook differential, under 6. Projection differential, under 6.3. Sportsbook differential, positive 4.33. Projection differential, positive 8.7. Minus 4.2, minus 4. 4, 3. You see what I'm saying? They're both on the same side. They're either both positive or both minuses. Because why? We want to check as many boxes as we possibly can when we're placing these plays. I want my people and the people who support me and who are using the tools that I promote to be playing the absolute smartest plays they possibly can that are not only just EV, but also have player projection on the same side as well. Let's move on and let's look at college football. College football is one of those sports we don't have player projections on, and one day maybe we will. But as of right now, we don't have player projections on college football. But we do have the sportsbook differentials, and we do have some big differentials at times. Okay? And as you can see, the biggest differentials are at the top. Okay? So minus 10 is going to be your biggest differential on college football right now, and it's Quinn Ewers under his 247.5 passing yards. Other sportsbook lines have this at 237.5. Prizepicks has the line at 247.5. So you know that you can grab that under. It's a minus 10 sportsbook differential. It's bigger than any other spot that you have here on Prizepicks. The next highest, Malachi Fields, under 76.5 receiving yards at a minus 6. Other sportsbooks are at 70.5 on him. That's a minus 6 sportsbook differential. Meaning other sportsbooks, when you average all the other sportsbooks lines for Malachi Fields, they average 70.5, whereas Prizepicks line is at 76.5. What does that tell you? It's great value to grab that under. Okay? Brennan Presley, under 76.5 at a minus 5.75. Kevin Concepcion, under 81.5 receiving yards at a minus 5.67. Dylan Raiola, under 240.5 at a minus 5.5. We got a lot of undervalue, but we're about to have an over in a second. Kevin Coleman, under 49.5 receiving yards at a minus 5.5. Jaylon Daniels, over 207.5 passing yards at a 5 sportsbook differential on the over. Remember, if the sportsbook differential is a minus number, we're going to like the under. If the sportsbook differential is a positive number, we're going to like the over, okay? I just like to continue teaching people who may be new to the tools as we go so that you guys can learn how to use them as well. But it's really as easy as it looks. The only people who don't have success with Props Made Easy is if they don't let it do what it's built to do. It's built to show you the absolute best plays possible. If you come on the tool and you immediately start scrolling all the way down here to these bottom plays that you can, and you're playing a minus 1.25 when you have a minus 10 on the board, you're putting yourself in a bad situation anyway. You should be playing the biggest differentials you possibly can, the biggest value that you possibly can. Let's go to all sportsbooks for college football real quick and see what we got here. So Quinn Ewers is even better on the under over on Hot Streak because his line's 256.5. Okay? That's minus 19 differential. On Dabble, you have Haynes Kings over at 13.67. I do like this little combo right here. You see this so as you can see, you got Hot Streak here, and then like 5 down, you got another Hot Streak. That tells me that maybe I should do a slip on Hot Streak. So I'm going to click over to Hot Streak and say, oh, wow, look at the big value numbers over on Hot Streak. So I'm down to go over to Hot Streak. As I'm saying this right now, I'm going to place this. All right, so I'm going to Hot Streak for college football. If you don't have Hot Streak, you can download it. Use code PME0523, and you can get a referral bonus from Props Made Easy. All right, so I'm on Hot Streak. I'm going to Quinn Ewers' line, and I'm grabbing his under 256.5. All right, and then I like the Dylan play. D-Y-L-A-N. There we go. Dylan Raiola. There he is. Dylan Raiola on the under 248.5. And then I'm finalizing the entry. Okay, this is a 3.28x. So I'm going to put $100 on this to win 328. That's money. But guess what? I'm winning, what is it, $228 profit on a play that is a minus 19 and a minus 13.5 differential. I'm not taking as much risk. The data has huge discrepancies here. So I'm winning $228 placing that bet. Profit today. Think about it. If you make $200 a day all week playing the biggest differentials, you're making $1,400 a week just on gambling, right? Now you're not going to hit all of them, but the bigger differential, the more consistently you can play these huge differentials like this. You feel what I'm saying? The more success that you're going to have on a consistent basis. Yes, you're still going to have times, as you can see with the tacos sometimes, right? Sometimes the tacos are discounted heavily and they still miss, right? Tacos hit 79% of the time last season. Taco discounts hit 79% of the time last season. Okay? These big value plays are like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like these type of values at the minus 19, minus 13.5, they're going to hit like 65+% of the time. And in sports betting, that's huge. You feel what I'm saying? So I placed that bet. You guys can go place that bet on Hot Streak as well. Use the referral code PME0523. But yeah, anyway, so that's a great line. I love that. I like that what you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Whatever. Let's move on. All right, Canadian Football League. Chad Kelly over 87.5 passing yards at a 4 sportsbook differential. Drew Brown over 298.5 passing yards at a 2.5. Kadeem Carey under 65.5 rushing yards at a minus 2.5. Which makes a lot of sense too. That correlates because if the passing is going great and we're going over on his passing yards and it's looking like the EV side is going over on the passing, going under on the rushing makes sense. All right. Yeah, let's move on. MLB. No green on the board right now as of MLB. You know, normally when it comes to MLB, we do have player projections. And that's already incorporated into the plays that you see here. So every play that you see here that shows up on the PME tool, the player projection is going to be on the same side as the consensus odds are. Okay, so as you can see, the PME pick shows under, right? PME likes the under. This consensus odds is for the under, minus 134. It's automatically going to match that PME pick. This is for the under at minus 134. The highest odds get upwards of under on minus 154 on the under over on Caesars. And the player projection's also going to be under the line. You feel what I'm saying? So again, at Props Made Easy, we make sure that you're checking as many boxes as you possibly can before you put somebody in your slip. Now, we encourage that you play 53% chance to hit or better. Those will be green color right here. This will turn green. If you're playing those, you're making sure that you're absolutely playing the absolute best. If you're seeing just yellow, you can give it some time and some green will pop in as the day goes on and more people are placing bets on either side and the EV kind of changes, and then we'll be able to have the even higher EV as well as the player projection. But yeah, there's nothing crazy on the board right now, but you can find some interest in Eduardo Rodriguez under 17.5 outs. At a minus 154 highest odds on the under over on Caesars. That's big juice on the under over on Caesars. Okay? So he's not green, but he has got some big data on the under as well as player projection being 1.34 under the Prizepicks line as well. So that's solid. We do have a Goblins button. If you click Goblins, it'll show you the Goblins and the best Goblin value as well. Aaron Judge is at the top here on his over hits, runs, RBIs on his Goblin at 56%. Because sometimes you don't have a ton of options that make amazing sense, right? So to be able to find something to pair that with is why we have the Goblins, and you can pair it with a Goblin. We don't promote Demons because statistically those aren't going to be smart. Again, our purpose is to show you the smart plays. If it's not a smart play, we're not going to promote it to you. You feel what I'm saying? We're not going to try to push you on it. So you can pair anything with a Goblin play, help out your chances there. Real quick, let's just go through a few other sports books. Okay, Bailey Ober under 1.5 walks is 53.46%. This is what I was talking about. If a play is a green probability chance to hit, they're going to be the best option. And this is why I also tell you, you should have memberships. You should have a subscription and have a little bit of money in all sports books that you're able to use in your city. That way you can take advantage of the best value possible. You're not just trying to force something on Prizepicks because that's the only account you have. As you saw with college football, the best value is on Hot Streak. So I went on Hot Streak and put $100 on that bet. You feel what I'm saying? So that's one of the most important things. Everybody that you see to have success in this player prop world are doing it by diversifying their portfolio. You feel what I'm saying? They're putting money in. They have money in a bunch of different places, and they grab the value where it's best. Plain and simple. Bailey Ober under 1.5 walks at 53%. Bailey Ober is doubling up here still. I got to get that fixed. I don't know why that's not fixed yet. Over on DraftKings Pick 6, you have a great play and Kikuchi under 17.5 outs at 55.51%. All right, let's move on. MLB first inning, really nothing going on there. MLB Fantasy is being fixed right now. We should have that up soon. WNBA, you have Ezzy McBeggar under 10.5 points at 53.3%. Nothing for PGA. We have MMA today. You have Jessica Andrade under 57.5 significant strikes at a minus 3.5. Jacqueline under 53.5 significant strikes at a minus 3.2. Natalia Silva under 69.5 at a minus 2.8. Andre Lima under 63.5 at a minus 2.25. So some solid options there. Over on tennis, we have Arina under 21.5 total games at a minus 0.5. That's a tight sportsbook differential. As I've said before, I like sticking to sportsbook differentials like 1.5 or higher, just so I'm playing the, some really, really good spots in every single slip I make. Nothing for Call of Duty. For League of Legends, we got some good value. Busio, under 24.5 first 3-map assists at a minus 2. Sportsbook differential there. Core JJ, under 29.5 first 3 maps assists at a minus 1. For CS2, we have I'm under 15.5 first 2 map headshots at a minus 1.75. JBA over 28 first 2 map kills at a 1.5. Kayasuki under 33 first 2 map kills at a minus 1.5. So we got some good options there as well. And last but not least, Valorant, all 0.5s, very tight lines. Don't encourage you to really get a ton of Valorant in your slips. There's really no need when there's so much other value on the boards everywhere. Thank y'all for joining me as always, man. Let's get this money, baby. And like I said, I have church in the morning. So a lot of times on Sundays I don't get to do a video because right after church I'm grinding on the slates and stuff like that to put out and stuff. So I might not have a video tomorrow, but as always, appreciate y'all for joining me as always. And again, just think about what I said. I'm not pushing you. I'm going to love you regardless if you do it or not. I'm going to appreciate you regardless if you do it or not. But work on your spiritual journey, man. Work on building your, spirituality, and things will turn around for you. There's a lot of people in this industry. It coincides with people who are struggling in life sometimes because maybe they're not making the best gambling decisions. Maybe they should be Props Made Easy members and making smarter choices on the slips they're placing. But nonetheless, you may be struggling in that way, and it may be bothering you, and mentally you may be struggling. God can help you. Trust me. Anyway, thank y'all for joining me, man. Y'all have an amazing day, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.